Hello and welcome to another episode of Hypothermically Speaking, a series where I take your questions and suggestions and turn them into a video. I give my opinion, tell a story, or give updates on my situation, or in this case, explain why I'm being a lazy cunt. The gameplay for this video is Owlboy, an awesome and rather innovative 2D retro game with a whimsical runt-of-the-litter story jam-packed full of equally hilarious dialogue and heartfelt moments and absolutely breathtaking art style. Seriously, it's fucking dope. Go play it. Link below for some cheapo sketch links from G2A or find some on your own. Now then, the topic of this Hypothermically Speaking is existing, which was suggested by nobody, because I've been dead for almost a year now. I just want to explain what's been going on in my life these past few months and explain my absence and return, as well as give some thoughts on some things. Now come along as we jump way back in time. It was about late November 2015, having lived in Maryland for 3 years at that point. I was 100% done with Maryland's bullshit. I hated the shitty infrastructure and seemingly equally shitty people. Having moved from Texas, a place that I'd lived for much of my teenagehood, and perhaps the only place I'd ever enjoyed or at least didn't completely hate. Between that and a breakup that tore me up, admittedly far longer than anticipated, and a following lackluster relationship that I didn't really have my heart in. I stopped losing weight, stopped working out, and stopped doing much of anything, coupled with the fact that my dog Max, the best boy ever, died. Mix in all that depressing shit, and it was a cocktail of not moving forward. I was basically looking for every chance I could get to head back to Texas for a change of scenery, and had no real solid idea of how to get there or how to provide for myself without being broke or homeless. That was until my goals aligned with some of my friends, and for the sake of protecting their privacy, I'll just give their in-game names. I was discussing my desire to head back to Texas and found out that my buddy Salad Dish wanted to head down to live with his long-distance girlfriend Limsicle, and my buddy Saber, or Visceral Saber as you guys know him, was also in Houston and was looking for roommates as well. So 2 people lived in Houston and 2 people weren't in Houston, and they were all looking for roommates, so it was a perfect situation. We had spent 3 months discussing a possible 4-way roommate situation, working out the details, where to live, and trying to get the sexiest fucking internet as well. I was basically planning on buying tickets at that point for a plane to scout out for some apartments, but I decided I should realistically talk to my parents first and discuss the situation. However, as I discussed the details with my parents, my dad informed me of a job opportunity that appeared in Texas. He was really interested in it and had sent an application. Fast forward about a month or so, still talking with my possible roommates, and my dad went on a repeat trip out to Texas for more interviews. All in all, it was looking pretty good. After a number of large cuts, he was one of like 5 or 6 people, and it was looking to the final draw. Now at that point, the situation was not ideal with Salad and Lincicle because they were dating. And not only that, a long-distance relationship established purely at that point with no physical meeting. Couple that with the fact that roommates that are dating is a shit idea. Get it? Couple that. And I'll stop. Combine that with the fact that I'd never really had a real roommate situation at all. I've always mooched off my parents to an extent for survival, paying for my own rent or food, but hardly a real roommate situation. The biggest hope of the group was Visceral Saber, who had extensive roommate experience and, well, adulting experience, but he was going through some really depressing shit at the time and really wasn't that all together at the time. All of us at that point looked to be terrible roommates on our own, but together it sounded like a fucking horrific masterpiece of despair and basically inevitable homelessness. The comfortable idea of my parents moving to Texas and me not having to stick my neck out as much seemed like a golden ticket to leave the cancer of Maryland behind without threatening, like I said, to be homeless or sucking dick for a living. So I took the golden ticket, held out for a few more months, and then summer swung along. It was about late June when my dad was finally accepted and the plans came through with my parents' giant pile of useless shit they don't need and my tiny pile of necessities. The packing began. Now during that time, my videos had slowed down quite a bit and the quality started to go down as well. Hell, my last Hypothermically Speaking, I didn't even have post-production work to my voice because I was so rushed and forgot. Now typically I had 1 to 2 videos I sat on ready to go. I usually kept them as backup just in case I got majorly depressed or something else happened, but by late June these videos had run dry and my loss of motivation had peaked at that point. I created a shitty video so dry of content that still remains public as purely just a reminder of my laziness. That was the peak of it, and then it was over. I stopped opening my editor, I stopped recording videos, I stopped moving, and at least YouTube-wise, because That was followed by the actual move to Texas, but it only took about a month. We were somewhat settled in late August and on the hunt for a good job, and a job that I couldn't find and still can't really find. To be completely honest, there has never been a single job I liked since my very first job at a movie theater. I typically enjoy the job for about 2 to 4 months, or at least at a bearable level. I enjoy the social aspects and the people I work with, but that quickly fades as the job becomes so basic and boring, mindless, and just lacking in depth or creativity that I just become super lackluster and mediocre worker. Typically working below the standard level, honestly. At least the standard level of mediocrity that's allowed. Often this is when my personality carries the shit out of me, getting me bosses, coworkers, or other people to love the shit out of me simply because I want to have a good time. My first job back in Texas was really no different. Working in a shitty fast food place with people 2 to 3 years younger than me, but being the butterball of entertainment as I am, always fell into this endless loop of work, play games, eat, sleep, and not even fucking touching my videos or YouTube for shit. Constantly telling my coworkers I'm gonna start soon, or telling you guys or my friends I'm starting again, only to write a script or record a gameplay or just open up the editor, only to sit there, procrastinate, delete it all, redo it all, and lose focus within a few minutes until it's inevitably time to go to bed because I work the next day. This was the entire first 4 months of being in Texas. Time that I just spent working towards nothing, creating nothing, and doing absolutely nothing worth shit in the real world, or at least to me. I merely existed. I'd much like to say that the following months were any better, but it only made less sense. With the help of random wildwood, I found a job that I could work at home, paid a little more than the shitty high school job sitting on my ass at home taking calls and doing mindless shit that honestly should be handled by robots, but I got the job. Now working from home, I could immediately jump right into editing videos and getting back into the groove, but nothing changed. Day in and out, I'd just go to work. I'd watch anime or play games during this time. To give you an example, my anime list went from 25 days to 71 days of watch time. Seriously. I did nothing but consume. From late December to now this has only been the only thing I've been doing. And at that time I spent countless hours telling myself I'm gonna jump back into YouTube, but not actually doing it. I've stressed it plenty times before, but making videos is not that enjoyable to me. But having other people watch my videos, respond, and discuss things with me, or just enjoy a good moment together with me and my friends, basically gives me the equivalent of what someone might call like a YouTube stiffy. Checking all my old videos, reading all the comments, and reliving those emotions and memories on my videos, I can't help but think how much I've failed myself, as well as all of you. Half a year went by and I feel like I haven't moved forward at all, or done anything that might go somewhere or mean something in the long run to me or my future. Day by day, just living in the moment. All I've really been doing these last few months is, like I said, just existing. My mind's constantly flowing with ideas, stories, and creative thoughts that if I actually took the time to develop, might become something through some creative outlet. I have every brush I need, every color pigment in my supply, and a pile of empty canvases to paint on, but I choose to just sleep and eat and play fucking games without doing anything with them. And just letting my ideas flow freely, landing me nowhere in life. I'm really fucking tired of just simply existing. Consuming but not creating, but most of all acknowledging that and doing nothing about it, completely self-aware. To my friends tauntingly joking and asking me when my next video is, or my fans who comment on old videos to reach out to me or on Twitter or Facebook, or just anyone that watches my videos in general, I'm really sorry. I burned the last 9 months doing fucking nothing at all. And I mean, I uploaded that April Fool's video and I lost like 7-8 subscribers because there's probably plenty of people that forgot even who the fuck I am. And I don't blame them. I can't tell you guys I'm going to post weekly or even bi-weekly. The only thing I can guarantee is that I'm back. And I want to prove to you once again why you subscribe to me, or if you're a new viewer, why you should subscribe to me. I'm going to start pumping out content that I care about, want to discuss, or more importantly, what I want to watch. I spent a long time working on things that I don't see a future in and not actively working on something I could see myself doing. And I can see myself doing YouTube. I really do want you guys to know how much every like, share, view, most importantly comment on my video means to me. I read every single comment. No matter if I respond or not, I guarantee I've read it. I might just be busy doing shit or editing another video or procrastinating, realistically. But I care, and I really fucking mean when I say that I seriously thank you guys for that. I'm reading off script now, so I'm losing it a little bit, but YouTube offers a unique experience with its unlimited hub of entertainment, and as convoluted all the changes and bullshit they do is, I only see a future and a creative outlook like YouTube. Comedy or just entertainment in general. I'm not sure where this path will lead me, but I'm absolutely sure it'll be worth more than the path I took the last few months. It'll be rough at the start, so bear with me. I want to prove to the current viewers why you subscribe to me in the first place, and to the future viewers why you should subscribe now, and the people who haven't watched my videos yet and why they should. If you have shit you want to try or experience, just fucking try it, man. Use your head, think and plan it through, but just fucking do it. Pick up a trade, learn the tools and miscellaneous things you need to do it, or plan ahead financially for it. Just go fucking do it. It'll be remarkably better than looking back over the time and realizing, wow, I haven't done anything. And that moment in these last few months have been really haunting for me, man. I just haven't done shit. And I feel fucking terrible. So I'm sorry. This isn't a part of the script as well. Ugh. Now excuse me as I get back into the groove of things again. As always, feel free to leave a comment, criticism, or possible ideas for content, or even subjects for the next Hypothermically Speaking. And seriously, hit that little fucking bell and subscribe button so we can avoid any shitty issues in the future with YouTube. Regardless, thank you for watching this somewhat depressing Hypothermically Speaking, and well, oh, I'm sorry. My name is Chad, otherwise known as Hypothermic. And as you guys know, it's never gonna end. It's gonna keep going. I gotta say something cringy at the end, but thanks for chilling with me. Have a great day, guys. Peace.
I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the gray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in axe and sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but frontin' for me to start something. Bugging and fucking.
Stand by. Equipment on its way. Dropping equipment.
Alright, everybody getting one of these.
Why a railgun there? Was that one bait too, or what?
I guess. I mean, you can possibly use it.
I'm gonna get in that far one on the left, probably. Can you throw another deployable turret, or?
No, he got a motorcycle.
I thought he has 3 of them, though. Doesn't he?
Oh my.
And on the next episode of I'm throwing this game because you're autistic chicks.
Let's just end it. This is over. Just die. Just fuck. I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna be right back.